Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Andrea, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create this super dramatic makeup look that I think is just perfect for brown eyes. I've always loved green and blue eyeshadows with brown eyes, but I think like this combination of colors, because you will see it's a mix of colors. It looks just so good and just brings the brown of the eye, makes it look so velvety. I don't know what you think, but I love how this look turned out. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna name this, but hopefully you want to stay with me and watch how I've created this. Before we get into this video, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on that ring bell button. This is how you get notified whenever I post new videos on my channel. Now let's get into it. Alright, first things first. Primer. I love this Hangover Good to Go SPF 25 moisturizer. It says it's formulated to make your makeup better. It does hydrate the skin really well. Today's video, I'm going to do a very strong eye makeup look. Therefore, I want to balance by creating a very luminous, very weightless kind of complexion, meaning not too much powder, not too much foundation. You got it. So I'm going to use this Shiseido Synchro Skin Glow. This is perfection. If you are looking for that beautiful glowy finish, it kind of melts into your skin, it leaves no track, it's like a traceless foundation. I love this thing so much. It's very fluid. Make sure that you apply it either with your fingers or with your brush, else the makeup sponge, it's just gonna too much of your expensive product. It's not. It is expensive, but not like crazy. It's like 30 and something. I'll use my good old It Cosmetics Perfection Complexion brush. And the color of foundation that I'm using is Golden 4. The only downside about this foundation is their color range. It's perfect for sensitive skin. It doesn't have alcohol. It's that kind of foundation that you could just stretch it and move it onto your skin the way you want. Don't get this if you're looking for a foundation with high coverage or medium coverage, because this will provide you light to maximum medium coverage if you apply in like 2 layers. Now, the concealer, Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, one of my faves. Do a little sunshine on your face with your concealer. It's up to you what you want to use for your concealer. You could use the other side of the It Cosmetics brush. This is a great brush. Or you could use a tiny little sponge. I kind of enjoy using these. This is from Fenty Beauty. It just kind of has like the perfect size. I've applied a little bit of that concealer on, like just a touch on the middle of my nose. If you do that, it's gonna somehow make your nose look a little bit slimmer. You don't have to contour, but if you just do this, the focus is gonna be on that center and it's gonna look more narrow. My skin definitely doesn't look perfect right now. I just don't have the best skin. I'm eating sugar, I'm sleeping whenever. I don't want to apply another layer of foundation because when the skin doesn't look good, the truth is that foundation just looks worse and worse if you apply layers and layers. Therefore, I'm just gonna correct only the blemishes that I've got on my face. And Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage, it's very thick, it's a very dry product compared with everything that I've used. That's why it's perfect for blemishes. I wouldn't suggest you to use this as a concealer because it's too drying. I'll use this Sigma E05 brush. This is an eyeliner brush. You can use any small brush you've got. I'm just gonna literally touch the parts of my face where I've got small blemishes. And because this is such a thick product, it's gonna stay there. Then just with your finger or with the sponge, You could go over to make sure it's not very obvious. Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate in Intensity 1. I've missed this product. I'll use a Sigma S64 brush and I will cheat a little bit. I'll try to make my cheekbones look a little bit higher. I can see that my cheekbones are kind of dropping. Once we get old, this happens, but I didn't notice that until recently on myself. Instead of applying it like here, that's where I would apply it. Now I got just a little bit higher. And then I'm going to blend it upwards. Very, very gentle. This being a cream product, you don't want to mess around with the foundation that you have underneath. Perfect. So you see now the cheekbone looks a little bit like higher. I'm going to contour just a tiny little bit the nose. One of my favorite blushes is this one from Shiseido. This is in Sonoya 01. I've been talking about this blush so many times that now every time I talk about it, I'm a little... because I want to show you guys like new products, but then I've got my favorites and I keep on using over and over again. I will use it with a MAC 133 brush. I will apply my blush a little bit higher than usual. Now you guys know that I never use this part of the Shade and Illuminate, and it's only because it's very, very creamy and it never sets. Like this guy, you apply it and then if you accidentally touch your face, you're gonna feel it. It's kind of stays at the surface of the skin. However, it looks absolutely amazing if you're a makeup artist and you have photo shootings. This looks amazing on model skin. It's like glass. It's so easy. Like back in the days, I would do anything to have a product like this. I would make it myself with Vaseline and a little bit of eyeshadow, like very sparkly eyeshadow. I would mix it together to create something like this. So I'll just take it with a little sponge from Fenty Beauty. And I'm just gonna apply it like on top of my cheekbones. A little bit on the nose, just to give it that wet look. Okay, so I made sure that there's no product that creased. And then I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent blue setting powder. I'm not very bothered by the shine on like sides of my face. Where I'm bothered by this shine, it's actually here around my nose and under my eyes, because if I don't set it with powder, the concealer is going to crease. It's going to look horrible. This is the Cocotan brush. We got closer because we're gonna do obviously the eye makeup, and one eye is already done. Look very weird. I'm going to start with this Shiseido Kajal Ink Artist. This is in the color Byrodo Green 06, and this is one of the most special green I have ever seen. I've used this in a video before, and to be honest with you, I couldn't wait to use it again. So here's what we're gonna do. First, we're going to sketch the shape of where the eyeshadow we want it to be. Like so, under the eye. And then from here, I'm going up towards my eyebrow. And you see we just sketched the shape. It's nothing very precise, because now we're gonna take a brush, ideally a blending brush, just blend everything. This is a Zoeva 231 brush. And you see in here, I just pull the eyeshadow towards the end of my eyebrow. That's going to give the illusion of a more elongated eye. Green and blue is just amazing for brown eyes. These are my favorite colors for brown eyes, actually. Now I'm gonna take this beautiful palette from MAC. This is Art Library, it's Designer. And I will take this color right here. I'm just gonna place it on top of this, like everywhere. Now wherever I've applied that pencil, that green pencil, I'm going to apply that eyeshadow on top. And that's going to make your eyeshadow, first of all, it's going to give this beautiful color. And second, your eyeshadow will not move. I can promise you I can keep this makeup for like 15 hours if I want to. Now I'm going to take this Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet. This is basically a black pencil. I'm going to apply it at the base of my lashes and in between them. And then with a pencil brush, I'm going to diffuse it, give it a very smoky look. And then I will take some black eyeshadow and I'm going to apply that black at the end of the eye, like on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take this Marc Jacobs, this is the highliner in the color Midnight in Paris. And I'm going to apply it on the waterline. Very, very dark blue. Mascara, Damn Girl from Too Faced. Okay, we have to agree that they have no place in this makeup. I want this to be like the only color. Now for the lips, I tried a few lipsticks and I tried some really nude ones and I didn't like the way it looks. It needs just a pinch of color. I'm going to use this Peachy by Petra. I love the formula of their liquid lipsticks. This is in the color Au Naturel. Now, liquid lipsticks, as you already know, they crack on the lips if you apply it, especially directly with the applicator. What I suggest you to do, take a little bit, and then take a brush, or with your fingers, by applying the lipstick like this without having a very precise lip shape, it gives a very modern, very editorial look. Plus it's going to make your lips look a little bit bigger, and then spreading the lipstick with a brush, it just gives you a very, very thin layer of lipstick, and it's going to be so comfortable that you're not even going to feel it on the lips. In my opinion, with liquid lipsticks, we kind of suck the life out of the lips and they become so dry. Alright, I've zoomed out a bit just so that I could have like the whole picture of how this makeup looks. And I'm really happy with the result. I hope you are too. We're not done. We're going to set the makeup in place with this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright guys, this is the final look. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you've subscribed to my YouTube channel. Click on that ring bell button so you get notified whenever I post new videos like this one. All the details with every single product that I was using in this video, you find it in the description down below, including the details about my jacket and my jewelries. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I'm just so busy. Yeah, so important. This is for you. What is this? Wait, I can't see. You could just sit on my left and serve me. I was kidding.